There is a truly special art exhibit going on right now at the John Brown Farm State Historic Site in Lake Placid. The exhibit, curated by the Adirondack Center for Writing and Federal Correctional Institute, Raybrook, features 25 works of art created by incarcerated artists. The paintings and pottery were all inspired by classic Adirondack landscapes and well-known figures. It is the first time art by incarcerated artists has been displayed outside of a correctional facility in the North Country.
Well, what's interesting is that I actually gave the inmates the opportunity to choose the theme. And one of the inmates came up with the idea of landscapes. And so I also said, well, there are also some notable figures around this area. And so I told them about the notable figures and gave them ideas, and then they just ran with it. And so they would look at the picture and try to grasp a feel of the scenery just from the photo, and then of course put their own interpretation on it. One of our portraits or our figures is Arto Monaco. Arto Monaco is actually near and dear to me. I called him Uncle Arto, and my family and his family actually were quite close. So I grew up down at the Land of Make Believe in the workshop. Spent a lot of time down there as a child, and I really wanted that particular portrait of him painted. I've seen several of him in the older years and everything like that, but this was nice. This was him in his prime and just sitting at his desk and creating art, and that's the way I wanted to portray him. He was just such an incredible man. What I like about the portrait is it actually captures him as he's working. Instead of just an actual portrait. It's just nice to have him at his drawing table around all of his toys and things like that, and just and doing what he loved. I gave them a plethora of organizations that they could donate their works to and everything, or to be auctioned off, and they chose the Adirondack Center for Writing because the Adirondack Center for Writing invested in them, and they wanted to invest back in them.
The exhibit is free and open to the public until August 31st. All pieces will be auctioned online, and all the proceeds will go to the Adirondack Center for Writing, in recognition of all of their years of dedicated work for arts and corrections. The Adirondack Center for Writing has presented a creative writing program at FCI Raybrook since 2002, which is the longest-running arts and corrections program in the nation. The auction is live. It will close Tuesday, August 31st. You can go to AdirondackCenterforWriting.org to learn more.